Welcome back to the Stay Away From the Searchbar podcast. I'm RoosterRetro, joined by my co-host,
Profanity Warning,
and Death Metal Chris.
There's no my name. I don't know why I put that there.
Today we're going to talk about things like playing live shows, memes. We're going to talk about some video games. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about our favorite superheroes, bad dating advice with Death Metal Chris.
part two.
And regrettable fashions. In some order, those will be talked about, maybe random.
Timestamps below. The editor.
Why don't we start it off by talking about the hardest video game we've ever played?
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I've definitely got a topic on that one. Zelda 2 for me, from back in the NES days. Not so much at the... Well, okay, I take that back. I was about to say it's not so much at the beginning, but in the beginning of the game, it is actually quite difficult. Like, you start off, you're at level 1 sword, level 1 health, level 1 magic, everything. So everything pretty much kicks your ass. You know, you gotta fight some slimes and shit like that, but as you progress and get through the end of the game, if you don't grind it like an RPG, things like that, then you end up pretty much being totally under-leveled for everything to come pretty much afterwards. Like, by the time you get to the end game, fighting the, the Thunderbird, which, if you watched my live stream, that was actually quite the hardest part for me. I died, like, at least a dozen times on that, just alone. It's just incredibly difficult. You have to be good with your sword.
Yeah, that game was so difficult for me that I lost interest in it because of the difficulty as a kid. I also didn't ever own it. I always played it at my friend's house, so I never got to dive deep into it. But, man, I fucking hated that game forever. Until I saw your playthrough of it, and I saw it's a great fucking game. It's just stupid hard.
It's difficult as fuck.
It is very difficult.
That's what you're talking about, the one on NES that was like the side
scroller.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
never owned that one either.
Yeah.
Funny enough, that was the first one I played, I think. Well, because, okay, so Zelda 1 came out in 87, and that was 3, so... Or 2. 2, yeah. So my first Zelda was probably Zelda 2, so yeah, I got my ass kicked really young. At a very young age, getting whooped.
87? I wasn't even born yet. What's the hardest boss in that game?
Ooh.
You said Thunder Wave or whatever?
Thunderbird? I think the Thunderbird is... Well, okay, Thunderbird was hard for me, but I've seen people, like, pretty much just destroy that motherfucker. But also, Shadow Link is the fight that you fight directly after. Oh,
yeah, Shadow Link.
Yeah, right after the Thunderbird, you have to fight. And but see, I don't want to say it's the hardest boss, because it takes up... You can actually cheese that boss. You get down in the bottom corner and sit there and stab you with sword. You can actually just fuck it up and kill your Shadow.
If you were to fight it without cheesing it, would it be harder, or would it...
Oh yeah, I tried it. I tried it first when I was doing the playthrough to actually legit fight it, and you kicked my ass. Yeah, it was bad. Go watch it.
Yes.
What about you, Harvey? What's your hardest game?
So I would have to say Ninja Gaiden.
Ooh, that's up there. Yeah.
What do you call it? It's a game I've never beaten to this day.
Oh shit.
I have beaten 2 and 3 on the NES, but not the first one.
I've never beaten it either. I've gotten very close. Level 6-1 or 6. Well, I keep going back to 6-1.
Yeah. It's definitely a game I would like to try to stream one day, just because it'd be fun to challenge myself to actually beat it.
Oh yeah. Oh, then you can go through the cycles like I did when I was dying over and over in Zelda 2. Yeah.
Yep.
Right at the end.
right
Motherfucker!
Yeah, they did a remake for that for PlayStation. That's what I was looking up. Yeah.
Yep.
I did. That's the only version I played was
the remakes are great. They're hard too.
Yeah.
They're much more like doable, you know. Whereas the first one, like, man, it's just one of the big problems with it is it suffers from early technology with video games where enemies will respawn because they have to. They're like, we can't code
you go
them
a pixel out of that frame and they come right back.
They come back immediately. Yeah. So it's like you kill an enemy and you accidentally step too far to the left, they come back. Which is a flaw of early technology in video games. But because of that, it made it infinitely harder, you know? Because like, if they were to remake that game today, they probably wouldn't have a respawn, or they might. I don't know.
On that same token, the one on the Xbox, you remember, that one was actually fucking difficult.
Yeah, no,
They're
definitely difficult.
Yeah. My hardest game would probably be like any of these old retro games. I've never beaten Mario. I've never beaten Sonic.
Right.
I've never beat. The first game I beat was probably on PlayStation.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or maybe, no, N64, whatever.
So the PlayStation was the first system that you grew up with?
Well, I grew up with Sega. And I had a Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't beat the regular classic games. You know?
Okay.
I didn't beat Mario. I didn't beat Zelda. I didn't beat those games.
Xbox 360.
360? You know why they call it 360? Because you look at it and you turn around and walk away.
Oh my.
Yes.
It's not a 180?
That's classic internet troll.
Shit.
Yeah, no, seriously, hardest game for me right now. Man, since I don't play single player games like that, I'd have to say like Counter-Strike. That's pretty hard. It's got a pretty steep learning curve. And
I could agree with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because I suck.
Yeah, I suck at Counter-Strike.
Compared to you, dude, you might think you suck, but compared to watching me play, it's terrible. You don't want to see any of that.
And then Escape from Tarkov. That's pretty hard.
That's how I play.
Escape from Tarkov is a pretty hard game. I've never killed any of the scav bosses, and then I stay away from labs because I'm a big fat pussy. So.
I don't even know if I've seen you fight a boss on there yet. Have you? Or
no?
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
So is that by design?
Well, okay. So like originally, during the first couple of times that I played that game, because that game goes through cycles, it'll wipe and everybody's progress restarts. So the first couple of times, I would always avoid them. But now I'm more confident in the game. I feel like I can take a scav boss, but they're so fucking hard to find.
Yeah.
Because they're like people hunt them.
Right.
So if you don't immediately go for them, and then they have random areas that they can spawn. So you gotta not only immediately go for them, but you have to get lucky enough that the first place you check is where they are. Because if they're not, somebody else will.
Is there a respawn time or things like that in this?
Nope.
So it's based on like the server that you're on?
Yeah, once you start a raid and you kill the boss in that raid, that boss is dead for that raid. Pretty cool. That's a little shooter RPG from Tarkov. Tons of videos on our channel.
Yes, indeed. I like the ones that you've been doing so far with the cool music video stuff incorporated into that. That's really fucking dope. That's coming out good.
The Doom.
Oh yeah, and the Doom Eternal one too was
Doom
great.
Eternal
Yes,
was great.
Oh that was so good. Original music by Death Metal Chris.
Hell yeah. Yeah, check that one out. The Flesh Consumed.
Yes. I like it was a good play on Thy Flesh Consumed.
Yes.
I caught that. I totally caught that. Absolutely.
man.
And I just gave it away to all you
Y'all
guys.
should high five right now.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I didn't even look at your elbow. I was supposed to.
But it sounded good.
Yeah,
it sounded better than your stupid clap earlier.
I know. Listen to me clap. Sure. Yay! I've got spirit. I'm not doing the dance yet. Yet.
Does anybody else have like a hardest boss or hardest game that they want to talk about?
Oh, hard bosses.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Well, okay, yeah, Dark Souls for sure. But once you figure out how to get them, then you go in there like gangbusters, and it's fucking ridiculous. It's like clown shoes.
I know, right? Like, people speedrun that.
Yeah. When I think of hard bosses, I think of fucking super ghouls and ghosts and ghouls.
Super fuck.
Ghosts and Goblins? Ghosts and Goblins. Super Ghosts and Goblins. That was probably one of the hardest bosses, like in that game. Like, all the bosses in that game are fucking stupid.
The one when you fought, was it the devil or Lucifer or whatever it was at the very end?
At the very end.
On the second playthrough when you had to go through and fight the actual boss.
Yes. Which is fucking dumb. It's like, oh, we're gonna make you play this entire game? Again.
Just kidding.
One more time.
Yeah, one more time. Please don't sue us, Daft Punk.
It was less than 5 seconds.
Wasn't even that good.
Fuck you!
His version.
Yeah, I know, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, like that definitely the bosses in that game, the Lucifer was just fucking stupid. That's probably one of the hardest bosses I've dealt with. I mean, obviously aside from fucking ninja games.
I've got one actually, and it's on the channel as well. Ridley from Super Metroid is actually insanely hard. Like for me, anyway. I've seen people go through and blast that motherfucker, but when I played it through on the channel, it was a struggle.
Does it give you the heebie-jeebies?
Just a little bit.
No, I'm serious. Like, that's the thing. Like that's what makes some boss battles difficult for people. Because literally, the game gets you so immersed into it to where you are feeling real fear in the game, and that's what makes it difficult. Maybe
a little bit going up into that fight, because I know what's coming is going to be difficult as shit. And you didn't see this on the channel, but I went through it about 8 times. And so I took my best cut because there is a save spot right before you start this fight. And when I went into that, there was a lot of good edits there. But difficult for me anyway. Like all the different strategies you use to kill this motherfucker are just not the best in the world. You know, once you're out of super missiles, that's it.
Right.
Good luck with using your regular missiles. Actually, funny enough, I found out using your charge shot is probably pretty much the best way to go. I should have used the Mega Buster for that, but yeah.
Whatever.
But I did it. But yeah, that one is incredibly challenging. Even more so, like, and that's a fight before the final boss fight too. So
Right.
it's like right before the final boss. So you go through that, and it's like, shit, you can beat that, you're good.
It's kind of hard to say what a hard game is nowadays because a lot of games have like a difficulty slider,
All right.
so you can.
Certain ones.
You know.
I mean, you can always count on, the what is it, From Software making just difficult games. You know, they don't care.
You don't have an option.
You don't have an option.
This is the game.
This is the game. It's as hard as it is. You can't no way of fixing it. You just get good.
Get fucked or get good.
Yeah.
It's like the old Nintendo days. Just get good at it.
Yeah, just get good at it.
Damn it.
And once you especially in like the older games, like you can recognize patterns and stuff like that because they're much more simpler designed.
Oh yeah.
Which is why I'm good at all the fucking Mario games. Like I just know the patterns to them. So
Yeah. Be with some certain Mega Man. Yeah.
yes, I've played it. Like literally, it's like if I'm bored, I'll literally just pull up Super Mario Brothers 1 and beat it in like 6 minutes. So just because I could do it.
Yeah. I do that with Mega Man 2. That's my shit.
So-
I love Mega Man 2. So I can just blast through it.
Future speedrun from Harvey?
Yeah. I know I'm probably never gonna get as fast as it needs to be, but I know I can probably beat it faster than you guys.
Yeah, for
At
sure.
least.
I think so.
So
Yeah.
the first one for sure. Probably 2.
Sounds like a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, that would be a good challenge. Actually, that'd be fun. I'm totally down for doing that.
Because see, I've been getting good at Mario Versus on the arcade version.
Yeah.
And which is a much harder version of the
Right.
of the very first Super Mario Brothers. So now going back, I feel like I might actually fuck that up a little bit because I'm better at the hard version now.
Yes.
Wasting quarters just going for it in the arcade.
So we share a YouTube now, like all three of us. And I was uploading a video the other day, Rue. What's up with dildo trick shots in your recommended videos?
What?
Yeah, dildo trick shots?
That was in my search bar?
That was in your recommended videos. Yes, it was.
Hey, Chris, stay away from the search bar.
It's in the recommended
It was in the channel search bar? Maybe it wasn't me. I don't know. I'm trying to think if it was.
It was
Dildo trick shots.
it was a
It's on the history?
it was on the recommend. It was by Penguins Zero.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he has an explanation now.
Okay, well,
I did watch
Yeah,
that.
I did watch that. Yeah, okay. I didn't know exactly what it is now. Yeah, that's Charlie. Shout out. Yeah. Yeah. You guys should actually watch that channel. It's quite fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
watch a video called "Dildo Trick Shots."
Oh
now,
yeah,
just 'cause-
and it's exactly what you think it is.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's one or two different kinds of dildos are involved.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, are they long? Are they short?
I mean,
Are they
both.
black? Are they white?
Pink.
So I'm gonna guess billiard trick shots.
I think it was something like that. I honestly can't even remember now, but I remember the channel though of who it is though. But I think there was more than that. I feel like there were hockey sticks involved. And
Oh, yes. Like no, you're thinking like
dildo hat trick.
You're thinking like basketball trick shots. You know?
3-pointer.
You gotta like throw it and have it stick onto the wall, like a target on the wall.
That might have also been involved. Yeah, one of those suction cup ones. Yeah, stick on there.
This sounds like an add-on to basketball.
Or what's the other movie? Orgasmo.
Orgasmo.
Oh, yes.
It's a dildo that goes bang. Yeah, now we need this again. Yeah.
Orgasmatron. Sepultura did a song called Orgasmatron.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, dude.
That was a good song. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, yeah, dude, I'm a fucking man right here.
That's some good shit.
Dildos are fun.
Personal spirits, maybe?
Personal what? Spirits?
Spirits?
Personal spirits?
Spirits.
Experience.
Spirit! S-P-I-R-I-T! Spirit! You bring me the Horizon fans know what I'm talking about.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Brought my Action Roof jacket.
Belated. Well, speaking of Valentine's Day, I wanted to talk about the music.
Alright.
Music. So, I released a single today under a project called The Fear Machine. It's horny as fuck.
Did you say horny or
Horny.
horny?
And creepy. That's what I
Horny.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, horny. Yeah. But I purposely wrote this song clean, even though it is literally the dirtiest thing I've ever written. It is about voyeurism.
Oh,
And
nice.
it just straight up is unapologetic about it.
That's a good musical move though when you do something like that. Where it's very like almost even certain songs that are poppy, but about like completely dangerous things.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I mean, it's not really dangerous.
Yeah.
Like it's just. Oh, it kind of is. Like it's not. So the perspective of the narrator in this song is not a good example of someone into voyeurism. Like it's a bad example.
Like a creeper.
Like a creeper.
Yeah.
Like trying to get his way. So it's not. It is definitely not my. I'm fascinated by voyeurism. I think it's an interesting, like, the human condition.
Are cam girls like? Is that like a voyeurism?
It is a form. It can be considered a form of voyeurism.
Yeah.
Because
true,
like
yeah.
you are literally watching someone that you don't. That person doesn't know what you look like. You
Yeah,
know?
and like they're kind of caught up in the moment. You don't know how many hundreds of people are watching you maybe at one point.
Right.
Well, they
Yeah.
can know, but they can't see,
Yeah,
right?
they
So
can't
that's
see.
kind of the thing. So it's just
Yeah.
like, hey, just me interacting
Maybe
with my
it's-
webcam,
yeah,
showing
But
you
this
my
is like
butthole.
this is more a specific like
Putting things in my body.
Yes.
this is like specifically like one person like talking specifically to another person, and like they have a thing going on. So it's a little bit more intimate than like that kind of setting. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Fucking that is a form of voyeurism. I don't think people realize that. Most people just
Watching
see
cam girls.
Yeah, there's like it's just
Amateur porn.
It's amateur porn. Something like that. And it's like no, it's a very like a specific form of amateur porn.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Have you ever done anything like weird, like voyeurism, like tried to like creep on your sister naked or some weird shit like that?
God no. My sister's older than me anyway, and we didn't live together. Think fuck.
No,
I mean, looking at me.
Yeah, I've never creeped on anyone. I mean, I've definitely heard my friends fucking in other rooms, you know, but like it wasn't like I was trying to listen to them. It was kind of I had to because I was just it was happening. You know, there's nothing I could do. I was in a situation where they're fucking and they're making noise.
There it is.
So I drive around for work all day. I see, a cute girl jogging down the road.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's yeah. That's if you.
I just brought up the most extreme example. I mean, come on, guys.
No, that's not extreme. That's like people.
The sister.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Jeez.
sure everybody. Yeah. Okay.
So you're right. It is a
girl jogging down the street. Okay. Fucking your sister. Not okay.
Yeah.
Is my sister jogging down the street?
Now, what if it's
Taking a look at her ass.
Yeah. What if your sister's jogging down the street? Is that okay?
Why am I driving so goddamn close? Gonna get in a car accident. Must have been a nice ass, I guess. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. I only slow for nice asses.
only slow for nice asses. Oh yeah, I've definitely done that. I've seen, yeah.
I mean, okay, that one I can get behind.
Sometimes.
We slow down.
What's fun with that though is sometimes like getting caught, just not caring. Yeah, I'm just totally looking at you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of attractive person, like, and it's in our nature to do things,
No, I do the awkward move where it's just like I'll be caught, and then like, immediately turn away, and then just straight face. That's my move.
Yeah, but that's typically most people's move is.
Yeah.
But the rare occurrence where it's like, fuck
just
this, you don't
stare
care.
down.
Yeah, you're just like, I don't care.
I'm
You
driving-
Kanye them.
I'm in my fucking car. What are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah,
start
exactly.
chasing me
Fuck you.
tattoo
Yeah.
style? Fucking.
Holy crap! It's actually happening.
All of a sudden they become the Terminator.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god. No, I think that's like it's kind of to me. It's almost better to like leave it up to imagination. It's almost better to see you in like some tight leggings rather than to see you naked, because then I can use my imagination and kind of fill in the gaps.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you guys feel about that?
Less is more sometimes. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it too.
Maybe a good panty line.
A nice yoga pant.
Yeah, good pant, and then you can see if they're wearing a thong or a fucking
or nothing.
Or whatever.
It's like an investigation roll.
Yeah. I know what you're wearing.
I rolled a 1 and I have no idea. What is that?
I need to get a little closer.
Yeah, and that's how I failed the roll. Yeah.
What is this fabric?
What is this fabric?
What is this fabric?
I'm sorry,
Is
man.
that skin?
I was just making sure it was polyester or Colin.
That's always jarring was when you see someone you have to do a double take because their leggings are the same color as their skin. So you're just like,
Wait a minute.
wait, oh no, they're definitely not naked.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like, I was kind of excited there for a second. Naked fucking.
So
You know what?
guys-
I'm
with
still gonna be
jeans.
excited. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Guys do the same thing with jeans too. Like, oh man, I look so good in these fucking jeans.
You wear skinny jeans, Rue?
No, I don't, but I wear nice jeans.
Ah,
And they just look good. Well, I mean, I've
My
I've
jeans
tried
provide
skinny
my
jeans. I
legs
didn't
with no
like it.
definition, so
I'm kind of on the same spectrum of that. I've just like got skinny ass fucking thighs. So I was like, nope, skinny jeans don't work for me.
But so like, okay, have you seen those videos? Those videos of like the upskirts and like. Okay, so how the fuck are they doing that? Do they have like a fucking video? I'm asking for a friend. Do they have like a fucking backpack or like a fucking fanny pack or like is it in their shoe?
they'll usually just have a GoPro and they'll put it somewhere like on their shoe or somewhere.
That's so they just carry around a fucking GoPro?
I mean, some probably do.
How are they hiding it? Because it's like, come on.
If you had a fanny pack, that'd be easy to hide for sure.
Yeah, that's
But on your
there's
shoe,
ways,
it's probably
dude.
they
Any
probably.
pervert's gonna
So
come up with a
imagine,
way.
so imagine like a webcam, like I have, right?
Mhm.
Someone takes it out of its casing,
yeah.
and you just have that. That could be easily fashioned into a shoe, and then fed up into a device that records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, how the
That's
fuck?
probably how they do
Because
it.
it's like you're not like walking around with your fucking phone.
No, no, that's how you get caught. That's the ones that get
Yeah.
caught doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm just checking my Facebook.
Yeah,
from up
yeah.
your skirt.
Upside down and
Yeah, it's the wrong
way
way.
down here.
My shoes checking it for me. But you know, on that spectrum though, like if we're talking about prawn videos, you know those are fake. So I mean, the actress is totally in on those.
Some of them, yeah, some of
Yeah.
them obviously fake, but then there's other ones where it's like,
Did you put a camera in the toilet seat? How the fuck did you do that? How does it not get wet when you flush? It does, and it's broken now. Good job, buddy. You fucked up, Boyer.
fuck that, Boyer. Man, we went a long way from talking about music.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so you had an original music.
Yeah, the Fear Machine is the first single to come out. There will be a video soon. Yeah, that's it for that project. I have other stuff coming out later this year, but
You've got a lot of like little videos up on Facebook. You started like a little TikTok.
I did. I am doing TikTok now, and I actually get so much more response on TikTok than I do on Facebook or Instagram.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What do you think that is?
I think it's just because there's a lot more people more interactive on it, the platform right now. I think it's a more popular social media form. I think it's set up to where it encourages you to be more active, especially with other users, the way it's set up. Is like it wants you to build a community.
Yeah, I just kind of got into it. It's like sending stuff to other users.
You can
essentially.
also attach your self video to their videos and make a new video with theirs.
You want to plug it?
Oh, my TikTok is Harvey D. Hampton.
Give him the D.
Give him the D.
With
I wanted to put my full name, but it wouldn't let me for some reason, which was very peculiar. So
Is it username based essentially, or okay?
Mhm.
Is this like one of the platforms that deletes the videos when you're done?
No.
Kind of like Snapchat.
That is not
or-
like
okay.
Snapchat. Snapchat is just live or anything. This is like you build. It's literally a really big. It's a hybrid of like Instagram and Facebook, but more heavily focused on like videos.
Yeah.
Have you found any other music on there? Like,
Oh yeah, dude. There's this one guy on there. I can't remember his fucking name. Great guy. He basically sees people's videos of them like playing like a riff for a popular song, like a Metallica song, you know, and then he'll be like his videos like him like responding to seeing the video, and he's like, oh shit, this needs music, and then he'll go and like grab his headphones and like pull a guitar out of a fucking dishwasher or fucking weird shit like that, and then he will recreate the rest of the tracks, the bass, the drums, and the vocals. All by himself.
a guitar out of the dishwasher. That's amazing, dude. Like-
Yeah. He is hilarious.
Newfound electric guitar.
It's hilarious. And
It
he's
cleans
talented.
himself.
He can sing, scream, play like shred on guitar, plays bass, and play the drums, and it's fucking sick. So like, and this platform encourages him to do that. He does stuff on YouTube, but I guarantee you he's doing so much better on TikTok because of that. Because like the way the platform's set up is just meant for you to interact with other users that way.
What about you, Rue? Have you found any new music recently?
I found a little. Well, it's not the newest band in the world, but I'm actually wearing this T-shirt. Bring me the horizon! I fucking love this band now, and it's the one that when you were over at my house the other day when you had to bail a little early, that I was going to show you. That's got a little bit of like pop influence to it, somewhat.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, because they started out so fucking metalcore almost, like it was very like chuggy and heavy and full of screams and everything. And then I think about the fourth album in, when they got the keyboardist programmer, they kind of changed up their style. Well, while they still have the heavier tendencies, they definitely went and got a lot of like pop influence kind of stuff, which are some of my favorite songs. The ones that sound all sweet and happy, and they're about terrible things sometimes too with the lyrics. But yeah, I've really been like totally into this band. I don't know why. I actually saw them at what was it? The fucking festival we had a couple years ago. Rockville. That's it. Yeah.
The only festival.
Just that small, tiny festival that we have every year.
Yeah. I actually caught them there and didn't know shit about them until I had like gone back and watched the video that I recorded when I was holding up a phone and was like, oh, okay.
So they won you over as a live band.
Totally.
Well,
Totally
dude,
did.
that's why I love live music, man. Because there's so many bands I've found just by going to a concert and be like, holy shit, I thought that I wouldn't really like them, but they're really good.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember that happened to me one time with a local band called Capricide. I was outside hanging out with everybody, like you usually do.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it, and I was like, the riffs were so fucking sick that I came back inside and finished watching that song, and I was like, fuck yeah! Like,
that's always an awesome moment, especially whenever it's like a local band. Like that's beautiful because you're like, holy shit, this is cool. Like I'm gonna see more of this. You know.
Well, it's unfortunate because they broke up, but Capricide, they might have a couple videos on YouTube. Bring Me the Horizons. How many albums do they have?
7. I think 7 or 8, something like that. So, like I said, they definitely had a big split between when they were heavy as fuck and then branched out of that kind of a little bit and got a little bit more into that
mainstream
side of things. Mainstream sounds about right. And they got very popular. Like, they've been compared to bands like Linkin Park a little bit, but as far as the sound is concerned, I don't see the complete to get together, I guess, because Linkin Park Chester had a very fucking intriguing voice. Like, can't copy that at all.
It was very unique.
Very unique, indeed. Yeah. But so does Ollie from Bringing Me the Horizon. Like, there's some of the songs in there. It's just motherfuckers got range, and that's what I really love about this band is that they can go from being heavy as fuck and then going into the softer side of things essentially. Mother Tongue, one of my favorite songs that I've been listening to, one of the more popular ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then on the other side of that, one of the newer songs, Parasite Eve, has been pretty fucking heavy and awesome as fuck. Yeah, you heard that one, yeah. And I really like that one. And it's a play on the PlayStation game of the same name. Yeah, which is awesome because they're nerds like us.
Yes.
Yeah. They have a song called Shadow Moses.
What?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah, and that's where all the spirit references are coming from that I'm saying. Yeah. IoT. Let's hear it.
Spirit. Bring me the horizons.
Yep.
Horizon.
Yeah. Singular.
It's one horizon.
Just one.
Yeah, just the singular.
And funny enough, that's a play on Disney movie. God damn it. Pirates of the Caribbean. What's his name says that line? Bring me the horizon.
Yeah.
And that's the band name is a play on more nerd culture essentially. Yeah. Like, so that's insane.
It's not pirate metal though.
It's not, no, it's not pirate metal.
So close.
I know. You had your chance.
Maybe the next album. The 8th album.
Yeah, there we go.
So my little poppy music that I've been listening to recently is Sub Radio. And these guys are a fucking really good band out of DC. They have a regular schedule where they'll play music live on the live broadcast on Reddit or whatever, that live broadcast network. I think it's like Tuesday and Wednesday nights. Kind of a disco-y feel. They have a song called Disco. They have a song called Clark Kent, which is a little bit more like synth-wavy, like techno-y vibe. And they have, what's another one? Like Flashback's another good song. It's really like poppy music. Like,
but it's good.
I'm Death Metal Chris. And I'm telling you to go listen to this like pop rock band called Sub Radio. They are that fucking good. So Sub Radio.
Now I'm gonna check it out. Totally, yeah,
For real.
absolutely. Okay.
Sub dash.
You're gonna like it.
Okay.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah, I think I showed you. I mean, you might have been there.
He was there, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was more my speed.
Yeah,
for sure.
dude, it's really good. It's really fucking good. And then, okay, so more along the lines of Death Metal Chris. Haggis. That's a good little like death grind, fucking gore grind band. And
is that a German meat?
Haggis, yeah. And Fluids is another one, but I like Fluids because they.
The wet.
Addicted to flagellant fluid.
Jesus.
I like some badges with my haggis.
Badges with my haggis?
Oh, no.
Fluids basically like rips off Mortician, which is good and bad. It's like listening to new Mortician.
Right.
Yeah.
It's somebody else doing it, but hey, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
Fluids.
Cool.
Fluids, Mortician, Haggis. Sub Radio,
right.
Bring Me the Horizons, Intermission.
Holy shit!
I also want to talk
Death
about.
Pop.
I went and saw a show last night. Actually, a band called Dancing with Ghosts. They're a local band, but they're really fucking.
Yeah, man, show off the shirt.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, please.
This is one of their new shirt designs.
I'm a fan of these guys too.
That's
I like
a
this
killer
band.
shirt. I love that.
It
shirt.
is. Stephanie designed it.
Hell yeah! Good job.
She's awesome. So yeah.
So if you're listening to this and not watching it, maybe you should pick up the phone and watch it. But it's got like a wolf's head or a dog's head, and it's got neon colors around it, and then it's like shooting fucking laser beams out its eyes that say "Dancing with Ghosts" in the fucking like laser beam.
Makeup stains on it.
You have makeup stains on
This
it.
would be an interest to stay on the search bar and go look them up.
Yeah, Dancing with Ghosts.
They just put out a single called Happy Murder Electric. Very upbeat, like synth rock for sure.
Hell yeah. I love that synthwave shit.
Yeah,
It's
fuck yeah.
fucking-
They're very much on like the darker side of things, so it's a much more, it's not as upbeat and happy as like Sub Radio would be.
Yeah.
It's much definitely more on the darker, more depressed side of it. They also did a single called Obsidian Blood not too long ago at the end of last year.
That's a cool name.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's dude, the riff in it's like one of my
Was that the
favorite
one from
riffs.
the white CD that they did? Or
Because
I like
Obsidian
that.
Blood's the one with the wolf head. That's what this is
okay,
for.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The wolf head's for. This is from the
I'm trying to remember the
Obsidian
song
Blood
that I
band.
heard.
And they always release music videos, and they're actually pretty good quality music videos.
1 hour later.
Want a beer, Rope?
Yeah. What is that?
Miller Lite.
Or a beer flavored White Claw.
Wasn't that just a beer at that point?
Or it's just beer.
It's just beer.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, buddy. Cheers.
Welcome back to the Stay Away from the Search Bar podcast.
Where they drink beer and I drink sweet tea.
Southerner.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally drinking Surge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Serge, you're dual beveraging.
What? You want to try that again?
Dual beveraging.
Dual beverage.
Doolies. It's drinks. Technically, I am too. Awesome.
I'm a bit of a musician.
A bit of music.
Harvey's a bit of a musician. Rue is a bit of a musician.
The slightest.
He's a vocalist. So if that...
I'm a vocalist too. I just do more than
You can play shit.
You
Yeah,
can play shit.
I can play shit.
Yeah. Vocalist does the least amount of work.
I can edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an anomaly when it comes to most vocalists. Most vocalists usually don't play all the instruments I do. They're usually just a vocalist.
I'm just giving Rue shit. Can I just give Rue
No,
shit?
no, you're
Just
fine.
don't give me shit. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's okay.
I'm gonna just dump
Right
all
here.
over
Just,
Just dump all over Rue's chest.
hot steamy pile. Finally. I've been waiting for that all
Smear
week.
that in.
Just this week.
Eat it.
Nasty boy.
I think you need this.
Gummy butt plug.
Gummy butt plug.
Oh man, but I was wondering, like, we've all played live shows. I was wondering, we've got to have some crazy stories from playing live shows.
Well, when and where do you want to know? Did you give me the bar, man? I'll tell you a fucking a story about it. Like I've pretty much played everywhere in Jacksonville.
Give you a bar. What about the Imperial?
The Imperial. Oh shit.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's a great fucking bar. So at one point in time, I was an intern for live sound there for a few months. There was a guy named Joey that was my basically go-to guy. He was the sound guy there. And I was also working at Crazy Dave's. So this was when I was pretty young. I stopped my internship there because we went into the store one day together to buy equipment to take it back to the Imperial. And Joey started gathering up cable for speakers. And he started grabbing all the instrument cable. And I asked him what he was doing. He's like, oh, I'm getting cables for our speaker system so we can recable everything. And I was like, those are instrument cables. You can't use those. You got to get speaker cables. Like, oh, there's a difference?
Yeah.
I only learned that because I'm working at a music store now.
Okay. Then it clicked with me that he really doesn't know much about sound. In the past couple months, I basically he would go there, turn everything on, and then leave me to do the sound. And I wouldn't get paid for it. I would get paid. Okay, so they would give me free beer, and occasionally I would get food, and or I would get perks from it. So it wasn't like I was completely shafted, but I didn't get any monetary gain from it. But that went on for a decent amount of time until that day, and I was just like, nope, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
No profit. Fuck you.
I was like, this is ridiculous. I love the guy. He was a great dude. It's just that professionally, I was just. I also played a lot of shows there.
So while you were doing that, did you do sound for any cool bands?
Yeah, I did sound some really cool bands. I actually, at one point in time, I was living over Irvington. I had a house all by myself. So sometimes the bands would need a place to stay. I'd let them stay at my house. I met a lot of really cool bands because of that. So that was a great thing. That's it. I had perks. I just wasn't getting any monetary thing from it. I just only thing I
it's like being an artist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was getting exposed to different people, so I'm grateful for that. But
here's one full exposure for you.
Thank you. One full exposure. You know where to stick this?
Yeah, I can tell you right where to put it.
It's perfectly sized.
I believe we shared a story about some of those same things about the green Jello stories.
Yeah, if you want to not talk, did you not have anything about the Imperial though?
Oh, I do.
Or Rue, did you have anything about the Imperial?
I do have one thing about the Imperial. I believe I remember it was either the Imperial or they renamed it something else.
Yeah, or one of its many iterations.
Yeah.
I first started playing it was Rock and Roll Pizza.
Okay, it was definitely after that.
Yeah,
but maybe they were back at the Imperial at that point. It was the show that we played when somebody ran right into the table during the mosh pit during our set and slammed straight into that motherfucker.
Oh no!
Yeah. Got back out like a champ, but
did
like
that guy, though?
Yeah, but that guy though was.
Did he die?
Maybe just a little bit.
He died a little bit
inside.
But he got back up.
Like a champ. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So
you remember what I'm talking about though? Yeah, like this dude, like into the pit. Was it you? I don't know who hit this guy, but maybe it was.
Are you talking about? So we weren't playing. It was somebody else that was playing.
I thought we were playing, but now that I'm starting to second guess myself, maybe it was somebody else playing because we were probably in the pit, and then somebody was just motherfucked somebody into the table.
Into the table.
Yeah, and the table broke or fell over. It just shattered.
Oh,
whatever it was, the top part goes like this.
Yeah.
It just slammed down. All the drinks are on it with it.
I can't remember if we were playing or somebody else, but I think since I can remember it, I think that we had to be watching somebody else playing. If I can remember seeing it happen.
I think so. Yeah, because I feel like now that I think about it, I was in the pit too.
Yeah,
seeing it happen.
I'm not 100% on that. But I do want to talk about green Jello, but before we do, I want to finish up on the Imperial stuff. One of the first times I ever went to the Imperial, other than a show, was to try out for a band called Lokiata.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, okay.
So this was I was maybe 16 or 17, or maybe barely turned 18.
Shit, that old. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, 2005, 4, 6, somewhere around. Those numbers don't necessarily go in that order. And so that was the first time I ever went up to the second floor in the Imperial.
Yeah.
Because it was just you go into the main entrance, and then there's a door right there, and you can go around it. There's the bar to the left, and the stage is in the back. So first time I ever opened that door and went upstairs.
There's a staircase here.
And there's a bunch of rooms up there, and I guess that's where they let bands practice, and you could rent it out or whatever. And this is back when the Imperial was cool, because shortly after that, it wasn't cool anymore.
No.
Another name change happened.
Yeah.
Was it the Phoenix?
Phoenix
Phoenix
Tap
That's right. That was the
another
one after it. Okay, that's the one I was trying to remember.
Which the Phoenix Tap Room has a good Denied Till Death story.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Do I forget this?
We played.
No,
it a
yeah,
couple times.
you should because you all drunk out of your asses.
Oh shit!
And I
Okay,
was
was that
there.
the show that we played to no one?
Yeah, no, you played to me.
To
and
Harvey.
it was the worst show I've ever seen Denied Till Death play. And it was
I
is
remember
that
that
the train
now.
wreck for Scumber?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
the
was
Scumber
so
train wreck.
amazing.
Man.
I loved
Okay.
it so much. It was glorious to be
I
able
forgot
to
my
witness it.
words. We have all forgot how to play because we're drunk.
Scumbirth train wreck.
And I got to witness
The version
it.
2
It
of
was
that
like
song.
it was like a gift you handed to me personally.
Here,
You're like,
Harvey,
here you go,
our
Harvey.
one fan.
You're one fan. Here's the worst playing of a song you will ever hear in its existence.
I think that was the only time we played it too because
The plague of the Harvey.
Yes.
fuck.
It was so awesome. And I told you guys all while you were drunk off your asses, I will remember this for the rest of my life. Because it was
I done forgot about it.
I tried very hard to forget. I did forget about it. God damn, that fucking train wreck of a fucking Scumbirth.
It's as bad as it was so entertaining. I wish I had a recording of it.
I say like it's a train wreck and it's bad. I'm giving people shit, but like really, I'm giving myself shit because I feel like I'm the rhythm guitar player, so I need like I gotta be.
And I feel like that's one of my favorite songs that we did because it had the coolest fucking nerd reference to fucking the Scum and shit. Damn it.
Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger. Yeah.
Forgetting his lyrics again.
I'm forgetting it. See, that's great. Yeah, like I can totally remember it these days.
Somewhere I got disconnected from the other guys, and then from there I was just trying to catch up, find a spot where we were supposed to be together, and it was just like.
Yeah,
I feel this might lead into one of our Green Jello stories.
Oh man.
I'm not sure which one you were going to bring up. I know which one I was going to bring up, but we had the ability to go on tour with Green Jello for like, what, 2 days, 3 days or something like that. We went just in Florida, just dancing around.
We went down to Cocoa
Beach, yep. And then, or Satellite Beach, I think. And then the other one was Gainesville.
On the way back.
On the way back. Yeah, so 2 nights. Yeah.
2 nights, 3 days, 4 days, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Which night specifically are you going to talk about?
For those of you that don't know who Green Jello is, or Green Jelly.
Green Jelly, Green Jello.
Green Jello.
Green Jello, whatever.
The three Little Pigs song.
Three Little Pigs song.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That should be
That's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy.
Bill Manspeak.
I actually do have I have a video of some of the times that we spent at PhD's primitive hard drives garage. I do still have that video. I'll link it in the description below. Nice. If you want to take a look at that. But yeah, it was an experience to say the least. But my time, funny enough, wasn't from the band itself. It was when we stayed at the hotel.
Yes, are you going to talk about...
staying at the loft that he bought for us.
Bottle Ball?
Bottle Ball was one of them. Yeah, it was more or less me sleeping by the bathroom.
Oh, yes. This also happened.
Our sleeping arrangements were shitty, to say the least.
Okay, so there was Chris, there was Kevin and his girlfriend, there was Mikey, there was Jesse and his girlfriend, there was you and me.
The single guys. Maybe we were a little bit together.
So that's eight people, right?
8 people in a loft. Yeah.
And
beds were immediately taken for.
Right? There was 2 beds upstairs, and then there was the fold-out couch. So that's immediately like there's still 5 people left over, but
You got the mattress on the floor.
Oh yeah, I took the mattress on the floor.
And I got the floor with a towel by the toilet. That's where Rue slept. I didn't sleep bad because the entire time I was pretty much chugging like the entire fucking time that we were there. That was my goal, I believe, in my stupid earlier 20s. That was just like, yeah, let's just drink the whole time. This will be fine. I'll sleep by the toilet. Yeah.
And you still remember these things, dude. It's
still funny enough to remember them. And the night before, I think I whooped you guys' ass at Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. No, so you saw
That's not something to be
shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I'm a non-player, so it was for me.
No, we're totally nerd boys. We fucking Magic the Gathered up. We are gathered.
We're gathering. Cards are
We're gathering.
The magic has been gathered. Damn it.
Mana tap. Turn that card upside down.
Oh my god. So you were sleeping by the bathroom.
Yeah.
And
because all the other places were taken.
And then what happened?
How'd
you wake up?
Our drummer at the time, Mikey, had
No, not the drummer, but Mikey.
Oh yeah, he didn't play drums?
No.
Oh, he was doing samples at the time. That's right. Yeah. Scamples.
Scamples.
Yeah,
Kevin was still the drummer.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
But Mikey
was there with us, doing the samples and shit. And shit, funny enough, is how I woke up, because sleeping by the bathroom, again, a very nice loft. It was a really nice place. I just got the last pick of where to sleep, so by the toilet it was, outside of the room.
literally outside the door.
Outside of it. And the first person to wake up at about 11 o'clock, I guess, because we all slept in pretty late, was Mike, who came into the bathroom to take a nasty, gnarly shit. And it woke me up.
Had to step over room.
Stepping over me. Lots of pooping. Lots of pooping happened. We all drank that night. So
Oh my god.
could have been the liquid shits. Sorry, buddy, I'm calling you out, but
I'm confused as to how you allowed yourself to sleep by this place. I'm sure there was like the foot.
There was it. Yeah, it was.
okay. There is a side story to this. My other option was to sleep with Behoff.
Why didn't you sleep with Behoff?
He offered it to me, and I don't know. I just should have slept with him.
I'm gonna put it in your butt.
You wanted to sleep by the toilet.
I didn't.
Or just anywhere else on the floor. I don't know.
I was just ready to pass out at that point.
Okay. Yeah.
But in retrospect, yes, I could have just slept with Chris.
He wanted to be the first one in the bathroom, but he wasn't.
No.
In Rooster retrospect.
It's Rooster Wrestling. Can't even say it. Just like all of my Let's Plays.
So my favorite Green Jello story is probably Bottle Ball.
Yep. It takes place in the same place.
Same place. Next morning.
Yep.
Or maybe it was the morning we were going to... Whatever. So
I think it was the next morning after that, yeah.
So we had an empty bottle, and we're just killing time until the show later that evening. And again, 8 people are slapping this empty bottle around the loft, the apartment, like a hacky sack.
Don't let it touch the ground.
Do not let it touch the ground, and we gotta let everybody touch it at least once. And you can't like grab it and throw it, you gotta just smack it.
Smack it.
We had people down on the floor, and we had people up on the loft, so it had to,
A lot of room for it to go around.
You know, it had a lot of people to go through. There's video of that too, I think.
Link in the description below.
Oh yeah.
It exists.
So, we're just retarded, smacking an empty bottle around the room.
At least we were smart enough to not fill it up with water.
Yeah. And,
I
I don't know.
An accident waiting to happen.
We did that for like a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
We did pretty good. I know that the best cut is in the video that we did, so yeah, it was a pretty good long time that we kept it off the ground.
And
that was gnarly.
And then like Mike and Jesse or Mike and somebody else were doing something, and they come in while we're doing the game, so then there's more people added to it, and
Keep it up.
We eventually got it though. We got it all the way around. Everybody smacked it once
to the top floor and back down. I think we figured it out how to get it because I think it was Kevin that was on the top.
Yeah.
And he knocked it back down to somebody else who knocked it back up or some shit. It was crazy. It was the most fun thing.
Hacky sack with an empty bottle.
Bottle sack. Yeah. Don't leave your elderly outside.
Have you seen
like
the
that.
Bernie anime opening video?
I have not seen that one.
Okay, so it's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
It's on YouTube.
Right.
I seriously think that Bernie. You remember Al Gore, like in Futurama, and Al Gore has this kind of thing about him. Like if we would have voted for Al Gore, we would have clean energy. Flying cars, all that
There's a
stuff.
Bernie. Oh, okay.
So now this is
Bad
this isn't related to the anime opening. I'm just saying I think Bernie's going to be the new Al Gore.
Okay.
Like in future Futurama episodes.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
totally, absolutely, yeah. Not a man, bear, pig, but something else.
But yeah, the Bernie memes, man. The Bernie memes are fucking insane. I've seen him as Frieza sitting there.
Oh yeah.
I've seen him what are your favorite memes?
I'm not really digesting memes anymore.
Bullshit.
I'm trying not to.
This is
And I can't remember a lot of the
meme
Bernie
king
memes.
over here.
Yeah, well, no, actually, so
Stay away
I've
from the
actually
search bar
went
here
through.
real quick.
I went through my Facebook to the beginning of the year and removed every single meme that I had posted, and everything is just original content for the most part, and other stuff I want to promote. I'm going to start talking about memes on a show that I'm going to do for the channel. I don't know what capacity it's going to be in. Maybe it's going to be on Profanity, because I have a Profanity Warning YouTube. I haven't done anything with it yet, so I might put it on there. I'm not sure. We haven't figured out the logistics of that. I'm still trying to figure out the name for it, too. So if you guys have an idea, or anyone has an idea for the name of the show, and we'll be talking about memes. Tentatively, we had the meme historian.
That was pretty good.
Oh, the Bernie memes, oh yeah.
Bird.
That's an old meme though.
Yeah.
That's like it's like taking an old meme and reviving it because fucking Bernie's relevant.
Popping it up, yeah.
But are we talking about memes and like their role in society and where their origins are and stuff like that? That's why I was saying like meme historian or something along those lines. But you guys
Meme historian.
The meme historian. It's funny to think about how long maybe some of these have been around, like especially memes in general. Like
when did modern memes?
Well, when
because there's a difference between modern memes and others.
I'm thinking of like when did the meme culture itself kind of start up? Because
the internet.
I feel like we've done all this from when like South Park kind of maybe had started things like that. You know, where it comes to like let's copy all this and like make something out of it. You know, I feel like that's where like the original timeline of things maybe have started, like from TV shows that kind of. Because I mean, essentially, that's what memes are based on. You know,
right.
It's just different pop culture references to something else. You know, that fits in life.
This is where my show is going to talk about the history of it and how memes, the modern meme, has evolved from it being based out of Madison Avenue and Hollywood-based stuff that we digest because that they have the most reach of getting like stuff relevant to us, like art and like movies and film and music. Like those were controlled by like people that have like money and power and stuff like that. They're the ones that used to issue memes to us through that way, and we would talk about and digest it, like television shows and stuff like that. But now, with the internet making it to where anyone can create their own memes, it has changed. The power of exchange of memes has changed within modern history, and that's some of the things I will talk about, including the origin of the meme and how it's been with humanity since its beginning.
But the What Do You Meme show?
Yeah, what do you meme show?
You mean it's not pronounced Mimi?
No.
So what qualifies as a meme? Like is like if you're in a chat room and
I'm
somebody
gonna
puts
start
up
talking
one of
about
those
stuff I want to talk
fucking-
about in the show if I start talking about that. Though. I don't want to spoil everything because it's really interesting.
Give us some juicy details.
Okay, so basically, memes started off the very first fucking time a caveman went into took the stick from the fire
From his ass.
and went into the cave and drew something that he thought was interesting, and then showed it to another caveman friend. And they fucking had a laugh over it.
This thing came out my butt.
And then other people started like seeing it, and that same image became a thing amongst the tribe. That was the first meme. We've had these things with us since our beginning.
Wow.
As soon as we started socializing, you know, and I guarantee you, it happened then. You know, we just didn't realize today we have a way of defining it because we've been experiencing it our whole entire life. So.
Did that caveman? I mean, did that caveman draw little?
It could have been a dick. The first meme really could have been a fucking dick. We were fascinated with our bodies, so our first
he drew a dick butt.
Dick butt. Yes, the dick butt's first meme.
There's a dick butt in a cave drawn in a shit stick drawing somewhere. We just need to find it.
And a caveman oogan at it.
That's what his show's going to be about.
Yes.
That sounds like an awesome show.
Prehistoric dick memes.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Prehistoric dick memes. That could be the title of the first episode. The nameless show.
I'm subscribed already.
You're subscribed already. Very good. Are you?
No.
Profanity Warning. No.
What do you guys think? Does pineapple belong on pizza?
I have my thoughts about this.
You care to share?
I think it's all right.
Absolutely fucking not.
I'm fine with it. I knew you would. God damn it. Okay, well, why do you not like pineapple on pizza?
Because I don't like pineapple.
Because you don't like pineapple. Okay, well, that's a fair argument. Funny enough, like the most things that I hear is the savory meets the sweet. And that part is what people don't like so much. Pineapple on pizza. I find it to be all right. I think it's okay when you got a little bit of salty sauce and stuff like that with the cheese mixed into it with a little bit of sweetness, put into that.
You can use here's another like actual reason. The dispersal method for putting the pineapple onto the pizza can vary from place to place, from person to person. And you can either get a lot of pineapple juice on there, or you can get no pineapple juice there or
True.
anything in between. And then you also got to think about, hey, those pineapple chunks are sitting in a thing of pineapple juice, and people are reaching from one topping to the next topping into that pineapple
Sitting there
juice,
soaking it.
and it is just soaking up the fucking Canadian bacon, the fucking sausage, the cheese,
all the other greases.
all that
Yeah.
other shit is just soaking up into that pineapple. So have fun.
It feels like you might have tasted a wet pizza. There's a little bit saturated and too much of other things.
I have worked at every pizza place except for Pizza Hut.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm basing mine off of Papa John's pizza, and I find them to be okay. So they're gnarlier chunks of pineapple on it, and I don't know if the juices are soaking
Welcome
in.
back to the 90s. Gnarly.
It's so gnarly.
Gnarly pizza chunks, dude.
Look at this hefty, gnarly piece.
Cowabunga.
Or is we turtles? But I don't know. I feel like the mix of the savory and the sauce is just good.
Sweet and sour, huh?
Sweet and sour. I'm a big fan of that too. Yeah, totally. That's my favorite dip in McDonald's.
What do you think, Harvey?
So, objectively speaking, you are right and you are wrong.
I know.
So, from culinary experts, it is not.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
It is not considered a thing you would do on a pizza. But then again, the pizza is kind of a bastardization when it comes to culinary arts. Like it's not like a revered dish. Like
the pizza's already a bastard.
Yeah, it's already a bastard. So like, it doesn't fucking matter what they say. What really matters though is what people like.
Sorry, I'm just at the pizza.
Yeah, like if you like it,
It's like a lasagna and a
if
sandwich.
you
at
enjoy
sex.
it, that's what you enjoy and everything. But that doesn't mean you're wrong for enjoying something like that. You know, it just means that from a culinary perspective, you are wrong. But then you don't give a fuck about that shit. You know,
Yeah. I just want to burn the roof of my mouth already. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, why does it take so long?
I personally do not like the texture of pineapple itself. I like pineapple juice, but I do not like the texture of pineapples. So I do not like it.
That's another thing that can vary. Your texture of your pineapple could vary. It could be more solid or more chewy. Like
Maybe that's why I just like Papa John's pineapple pizza, but more because
You
I've
like
had
the
some other
gnarly
ones and they're
chunks.
shit. I have had some shit pineapple pizzas and they're absolutely disgusting. No, thank you.
gnarly chunks.
Gnarly chunks. Not as wet as I wanted it to be.
No, I'm a basic ass bitch when it comes to pizza. Just give me pepperoni and I'm good.
Yeah.
My move, as I like to do extra cheese, pepperoni, and bacon, and sometimes extra.
See, I love bacon, but you can get the variation on the bacon is too much. You can get from soft,
Very
chewy
true.
bacon. You can get crispy, good bacon. It can.
Well, I usually go to Brewers, and they have the perfect.
I don't want chewy.
Yeah, it's not chewy.
No, thank you, Chewy.
It's not.
Sorry. But crispy bacon for the win, though, absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Dude, when you go to fucking Waffle House, crispy bacon is the one. Are you molesting Vegeta?
No.
He's been touching his butt the entire time. And if you guys have noticed how many times he's touched Vegeta's butt, we'll send you a gift card maybe or something like that. I don't know.
Do I have to like start touching his butt more now because it's only been that one time?
It's a $1 gift card.
You didn't specify the dollar amount until just now. That's weird. Weird flex. No one's gonna care now. You said the bar so low.
Okay, so that means I can touch his butt more and nobody's gonna pay attention because it's only $1.
Pineapple flavored butt.
Pineapple flavored. Oh. Pineapple flavored dick butt.
What an ash sniffer.
Ash sniffer. Oh man, you guys that are only listening are missing out.
Yes.
I picked up the statue of Vegeta and I sniffed its butt. It's got a very defined butt.
As in, he has none.
Because we need to get some editing in here and zoom in on it. It's going to be nice and pixelated for you guys.
Guess
so.
I'm going to have to zoom in on that.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah.
Dead ass.
I'm going to keep moving it around too, so you can't.
No, I got it on the first shot. I already can see the edits happening. Thank you very much.
I'll just leave it like that. I'll make it easy for you. I got Trunks' ass staring me in the face, man.
Why are you looking at the kid's ass?
I don't know. It's just. It's definitely not as defined.
It's not really.
really-
Bag your pants.
Bag of your pants.
Like Jinkos.
So, room full of men, you decide to look at the ass of two men over Wonder Woman's ass over here.
Well, that's all the way over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not much of an ass, to be honest.
Them. Yeah, she's
Anything up there?
I'm talking about voyeurism and upskirts.
Rounded it back around.
On camera.
No knife jokes this time? Shit.
No, but you did bring up something, man, with the baggy pants and the fucking Jinkos and shit, dude. Harvey's wearing Jinkos right now.
Yeah, I'm always wearing Jinkos.
And I got a pair or two of Jinkos in that. Oh god, he's getting up on the chair!
Fuck yeah.
He's on the chair.
There it is. Legit Jinkos.
Mammoth.
When they came back again in 2016, I bought a bunch of pairs.
Yes, indeed.
I wanted to dress like I did as a fucking child. Because it's comfy, man.
I have a pair of Buddhas in my fucking closet that I have because they were $70 fucking, and I'm not gonna throw away a pair of $70 fucking pants. Sorry.
I still have a giant pair of kickwares.
So these are all kind of, I mean, I guess we never really grew out of them, but
No.
are these regrettable fashions, or?
I don't wear mine as much anymore, or at all, really. I mean, I have on occasion, I guess, Halloween or something where it makes sense for me to. But I feel like I have, well, at least with the giant fucking wide-legged ones. Those are over.
How many of your Hot Topic clothes do you still have and wear on a daily basis? Or have we grown out of the Hot Topic? Or did the Hot Topic grow out of us?
Does this still count band shirts? Because technically this shirt came from Hot Topic.
Yeah. I basically have band shirts, nerd shirts. I usually basically do t-shirts and Jinko jeans.
Yeah.
That's my move. And I have fucking tennis shoes that I wear that no one ever fucking.
Because they're covered by Jinkos.
Because they're covered by Jinkos.
See, I feel like you could rock the Jinkos so much better than I ever could.
How much of your Jinko do you wear, and how much of your Jinko do you walk on?
Probably, I walk on probably a good 5% of it.
That was always my problem wearing the Jinkos, man.
Yeah,
It's like
mine too.
Do I sag them and walk on them? Do I pull them up? And...
No, I wear them at my waist.
Have I made the right
but
choice?
I get the bigger ones, so they're fucking gonna drag me.
It's a fucking rainy day.
I was smart this time when they came out again. I got shorts.
I have the shorts
there
too.
you go, yeah.
My sister has my shorts. She's supposed to be repairing them, and she has not given them.
I turned a
back to
pair
me.
into shorts.
Hey,
Just slice them off and turn them into shorts. They're nice and baggy and loose.
but if you do it to hit like his pants, you're gonna cut the pockets off, and then you're gonna have like, a hole in your
That's
pocket.
true. You just gotta cut them low enough.
That's why you gotta have a wallet on you. You chain on a
That's
wallet.
right.
Oh
Yeah,
god, chain on
There
a
it is.
wallet.
That's why you kept a wallet chain.
Wallet on a chain.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
When it was a rainy day, though, wearing those pants, they would get so soaked around
Yeah.
the inner lining of the rim of them.
Yeah,
And it was the worst because you go home and you sit down and like, oh shit, my ankles are all wet.
I'm so cool with my soggy, wet, dirty pants.
It's all about the fashion.
Whatever, man.
So, but trip pants. You brought up kickwear. I had the trip pants from Hot
I think I
Topic.
had one pair of trip pants.
Those. Okay,
With all the straps.
let me tell you about trip pants. They have all the zippers and the hooks and the straps and all this extra metal shit on them.
Yeah.
If you're sneaking in and out of a girl's house when you're in high school and she's got like a dad, you maybe use some quieter pants. Because nothing is worse than a zipper scraping across the metal fucking window frame. You're trying to sneak in and out of a fucking, high school girl's house.
Bad dating and voice. And voice. 2.5.
No, we'll get to bad dating advice if we got time. Goddamn.
So as you all may have noticed, that's right, we are now set up differently than before. Previously we were on my couch, but now we're in my kitchen technically. Obviously you can see the fucking stuff like that, but I have this cool stuff back here. My comic book wall of stuff, and pretty much every other wall in my house is kind of like that, but with different nerd stuff. But with that said, who are y'all's favorite superhero?
I've always been a little bit partial to Spider-Man. Spider-Man's probably one of my...
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah, as far as those Marvel comics are concerned, yeah, Spider-Man has always been kind of up there. And mostly because of the video games that came out from back in the day. Some of the beat-em-ups were really good. Spider-Man versus Venom. It was Spider-Man versus Carnage. That was the one I'm thinking of. That was a really good game. I had a lot of fun with that one. I'm going to have to play on the channel. But just because of that, a lot of the... villains in that series and stuff were always pretty good. Spider-Man being a little kid.
He was also very snarky and like
Snarky little kid, yeah.
Cocky bastard.
Yeah.
Always kind of stuck with me, yeah.
And he was very powerful.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
I don't have Spider-Man.
No, I was looking for Spider-Man. You got Superman, you've got Captain America, you've got Wonder Woman, and Green Arrow.
No, that's fucking Robin Hood.
That's Robin Hood. Okay. Yeah. You got Iron Man.
Crossover.
It's crossover.
You got Hulk and Wolverine. You've got
the Avengers.
The Avengers, and you've got Batman.
Yeah.
And I would have to say Batman is my favorite. Do you have anything else you wanted to say about Spider-Man real quick before?
And there's just solid video games that came out on the SNES. Those were really good. Like I said, good beat 'em ups.
Sinister Six on the NES.
Oh yeah, that was good too. Fuck. And some of the newer Spider-Man games. The one that came out.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, the one that came out on the PS4.
One of the best fucking Spider-Man
great
games. Yeah.
Holy shit! Like Skyrim meets Spider-Man.
Aren't the newer Spider-Man games more like a GTA where you're like Spider-Man and you can just fly around?
Yeah.
That sounds
open
cool.
world.
That sounds really cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It was the same way with the new Batman games.
Oh, Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight and all that shit.
Batman's your shit.
Dude, I fucking love... that's the only thing I'll nerd out, though.
I'm a big fan of Batman too, and it's being on DC Comics, yeah.
I don't know shit about anything else. I don't follow anything else, but I'll follow some Batman. And I just got you for your birthday a copy of Batman Who Laughs. So I went ahead and picked up my own copy of it. My friend, I had known about it for a year, but I never really read anything about it. I finished it in about a week, and holy shit, Batman Who Laughs is fucking awesome. And I'm so glad that there are like 3 or 4 more books for me to read because I'm going to buy them all and read them all because that shit is amazing. The artwork is amazing. The concept is amazing. I fucking love Batman. What about the Batman killing Joker and then like the Joker having a toxin that changes Batman into a Batman-Joker hybrid and then that Joker hybrid Batman fights regular Batman. Like, fucking... That's so cool! You're fighting Joker and Batman...
And they're fighting each other!
They're fighting each other! And the
artwork is sick.
The artwork is so sick. The Batman Who Laughs has such like an evil...
Is that one of the Frank Millers?
No, it's Scott Snyder is the writer, and Jock. That's the only name I can remember. He's got another first or last name.
Here's Speed.
Yeah, it happened
this
to you this time. Yeah, Jock is the artist. He's the guy that draws the stuff. Very good artist. So he comes from the dark multiverse, and he is like going through the different universes of like the different Batmans, and he's like recruiting evil Batmans, and he's killing good Bruce Wayne.
Shit.
And he recruits like the Grim Knight, which is another Batman. Where in his universe, when the robber or whatever shot his parents, he like dropped the gun, and Bruce Wayne picks up the gun and kills the robber.
Damn.
So in that universe, that Batman is like okay with using guns and okay with killing people. He's like a really like true vigilante where he's like, I'm gonna kill people, and like him and James Gordon or Jim Gordon don't have like a good working relationship. Like Jim Gordon is actually like trying to arrest him and stuff, and
like
he actually,
legit.
like he's legit like trying to stop Batman, not work with. But that Batman is depicted as like having like a full fucking arsenal on his back with like grenade launchers and M rifles.
I feel like they alluded to this in with the Batman v Superman movie, where there is a portion of the movie where Batman's using fucking guns and shit. Yeah, it was like a future flashback.
Oh, you're talking about what's the actor's name? Ben Affleck. Ben Man.
Ben Batman.
It's Batfleck.
Batfleck.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Just like when you're talking about the comics, when you're talking about the comic book versions of Batman, because Batman's not always been Bruce. There's been other Batmans.
Yeah.
There's Bruce Bat, and then there's Dick Bat, which is Dick Grayson as Batman.
Okay.
That's the common fan nicknames for them. When you're talking about the mythos, you can distinguish between the two.
There's a dick with wings.
Dick Bat's my favorite Batman.
Dick Bat. Is that the one? Who did the voice for the animated series?
Oh, Kevin Conroy?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Then obviously Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill does the Joker.
So when I'm reading The Batman Who Laughs, that's obviously who's doing the voices for the guys.
Yeah.
It's so fucking amazing. Yes! And then, like, The Batman Who Laughs is obviously, like, some sort of combination of the two.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking crazy good. Oh, man, I'm glad I got to, like, grow up with the animated series.
Oh, fuck yeah, same here, man.
Yeah.
I would definitely say the Bat family is some of my favorite, like, mythos of the comic book realm. But my favorite character...
I'm just going to pretend to know what that word means. Go on.
Okay.
Mythos.
So, comic books are modern day mythos for us, for society.
RPGs.
No, like it's all right. So you know the Greeks had their gods and everything. The comic book characters are our gods.
Yeah, I get it.
You know.
I got it through context.
Yeah.
So like I know the exact definition of the
Right, I know. I'm just saying, like they're modern day gods and goddesses, man. Like, so that's what. But of the DC stuff, the Bat family is some of my favorite stuff. Dick Grayson being my favorite character, like Nightwing, easily.
Yeah.
But my favorite DC character is actually the Question, and he's loosely affiliated with the Bat family, but he was not originally a DC character. He was a Charlatan Comics character, I think. But he's basically just like an insane conspiracy theorist. Rorschach is based off of him.
Yeah, you get other than not Batman, I don't know it.
Right. The Question is easily one of my favorite, just because like he sees things like he's basically like a Batman. Like he sees like he's a detective. He figures things out. But he sees there's like a big
Detective Comics.
Yeah, but he sees like there's a big conspiracy with a lot of different stuff, and like that's his whole thing.
So he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Yeah, he's not. The Rorschach was not. At the beginning of the Question, he was more mystical and stuff like that. Because the first issue of his original '80s run for DC, he essentially dies. He drowns, but he comes back, and he takes on the guise of the Question to get information of why he got killed.
When you say the Question, I'm thinking the Riddler. Like he's a precursor to the Riddler.
Yeah, I guess so. Like he's a very different because he wears like a blue. I got this. He wears a blue trench coat.
Oh, you have the figure. Nice.
I have a couple. The modern day one, and I have a classic one.
How many times did you just set that bite?
No.
No. Oh shit. Okay.
This guy. Most
He's
people.
faceless.
Yes, he's faceless. You can actually take the face mask off, but that's his whole thing. He keeps his identity concealed.
Whoa!
Yeah. He has different colored hair too.
Nice.
He has blonde when he's just regular character, and then when he becomes the Question, he has black hair.
If you're gonna do something, you should go all out. Like disguise your whole body.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Not just your hair.
In your face. Well,
yeah, do the hair too. Is what I'm saying.
Nice
God.
face.
oh yeah.
That's why this guy's good. He knows what he's doing.
Right.
Look at this guy. Look at his trench coat. Look at his coat, dude.
Yeah.
That means business.
Yeah, he does.
I can't even grab his ass because
It's all trench coated in.
yeah, there's no ass. I can't
So much coating.
protect. I gotta get and protect it from
Finger in the butt.
Like trench coat, way to go.
Fucking voyeur.
He's the voyeur, though.
You're the
I'm the knife guy. He's the voyeur.
What are you, Harvey?
Solid Christian. He's God's chosen.
I love it. Oh wait, is this guy's? No. Okay.
Was it?
No, his face.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I think
His
he's got a
face does
different
not come off. No face off.
Face off.
Can we? Yeah, that'd be funny if you could like switch heads.
head. Yeah, I know, right? No, yeah, this is the yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Where's my hat? Oh, I don't know. It's a super shade somewhere.
We're playing with toys on the Stay Away From the Searchbar podcast. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Through the Never is a good Metallica song. Yeah. I said it.
Was that album all the trash bang hits? Bang, 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 saying anger.
Oh God.
Thanks for listening to the Stay Away From the Searchbar podcast. This has been Smooth Jazz, Death Metal Chris, along with
Soft rock, RoosterRetro.
And hip hop, breakbeat, Harvey Hampton, Profanity Warning.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll fucking see you next time.
What are we doing? I'm gonna put it in your butt.